Imagine what it would be like to lose a home. And as you just saw, Erica, homes have been lost in these fires. So we're talking fire insurance. Is it a fix this morning? We want to welcome insurance specialist Vikas Bajaj is here with how the whole process works. Vic, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. My pleasure.
Not as many homes as what we saw lost in the 2007 fires, but still, these are people's homes. Very hard for them. What do they do now? How does insurance work when you lose a home to a fire like this?
Well, the first step is, number one, you have to prepare for a disaster like this happening, whether it's a fire or a flood. That means cataloging all the inventory that you have, all your possessions. There's actually software out there now that the insurance companies prefer that you have, where you can actually upload photographs and videos of your personal belongings, and then that's stored in the cloud storage, so it's very safe for the insurance companies to actually have a record of what you own.
Would you need to have something like fire insurance or earthquake insurance? Like, what types of insurance would you have, or would this be covered under just the homeowner's insurance that most people have?
You have to specifically have fire insurance. I recall very recently, as I'd indicated during a break with you, when I lived in the Scripps Ranch area, there were very few insurance carriers that would actually insure the house because it was in a fire zone.
Oh, because of what happened before.
That's correct.
Okay.
It was a very dangerous area, so I believe one of the insurance companies, the National Insurance Company, actually provided coverage, and they provide coverage at actual loss, meaning what it is you lose from the property in order to bring it back up to the market value when it was lost, or a replacement cost up to an amount that's determined in your policy coverage statement. So in other words, you really have to be very, very careful when you get fire insurance to make sure you have the proper insurance so you're not out of pocket. Make sure you have extension insurance as well.
Talking about homes, this is a live picture again of this home in Escondido that unfortunately was lost in that fire. What happens, Vic, if these people and the other people that lost their homes don't have fire insurance? What happens?
Well, that's a very interesting question. If they do have homeowners insurance or some sort of an insurance coverage for the home or the dwellings and contents therein, then they'd be well advised to contact that insurance coverage and see if there's any potential policy provision that may provide coverage for them. That's why it's very, very important when you purchase a home to understand what the risks are around you, whether it's flood or fire or earthquake. Make sure you spend the extra dollars to prevent a tragedy like this.
I wonder how many people actually think about that, because during insurance time you're thinking, oh man, that's another bill, oh that's another payment. You never think something like this is going to happen to you, but when it does, you really wish you had that kind of protection.
Right, and there's a check and balance built into the system. Many times nowadays when you purchase a property that's in a high-risk area, when you're going through the escrow process, there are actual alerts that they actually give you that you have to sign off on, saying, you know what, I know this property is in a fire hazard zone. I know I need to have coverage. So it's very difficult to believe that a person in that position, having just recently purchased a home in one of these high-risk areas, would not know of the risk. Unfortunately, there are individuals who, like myself, ignore some of the mail and some of the notices that we just routinely sign off on.
Why would you ignore it? You know everything about this stuff. You're an expert.
Well, I don't know everything about everything. I'd say I'm more of a Renaissance man, knowing a little about a lot. But nonetheless, even lawyers, when we read the escrow documents and sale documents that are 100 pages long, in all reality, we don't read them either, but there are certain things that are very important, and that's insurance coverage to make sure you're protected.
Okay, so the takeaway here, the step for anybody that may have lost a home, something as small as a fence, whatever property that you may have lost, what should these people start doing today?
Contact the insurance carrier immediately. Get the process started. Get a claim number started. Get an adjuster assigned to your case and cause so they can actually category all of your losses and have an adjustment to understand how much the value really is. There's also independent insurance adjusters. There's an association of American Independent Insurance Adjusters.
Okay.
So if you don't actually believe or trust or go along with the valuation that the insurance company gives, you can actually contract with an independent insurance adjuster to make sure you're getting the value you believe you deserve.
All good information. I wish we didn't have to talk about it, though. So unfortunate.
It's a horrible loss for everyone.
It really is. Okay, Vic Bajaj, thank you for being here.
My
Great
pleasure.
information. Chrissy, we're going to get over to you.